things that need to be addressed anyway, because even though they're not hurting you right now, obviously that neck being really straight, not affecting you now, could affect you later down the road.
Okay.
We'll just prevent it before it gets back there.
Sure.
So we're gonna go right into here. Good. Gotcha. Breathe in. Yep. All the way out. Good.
Oh my God. It's still there. Just
You're still there connected.
oh, mercy.
You haven't seen the light.
I did see it.
You did see it.
He said, "Come, my child." I was like, "Whoa." You're trying to John the Baptist me there for a second.
I know, right?
I'm YouTube certified chiropractor. I hope you know that.
We'll kind of talk about what's going on with you. I know what you wrote down for the most part. It's your back feels compressed. So walk me through. What's the whole reason why you're here?
Lower back.
Besides your wife being annoyed because you're watching so many videos.
Right. Lower back is compressed a lot.
Uh-huh.
I'm always either standing a lot, speaking a lot, or sitting a lot. And so it takes a huge toll on my lower back. Last chiropractor told me I had a mild twisted lower spine. Mild. I can't remember what she said it was.
Okay.
But I always get compressed in my lower back. I feel like I kind of do this kind of halfway plunge over my bed and let my head carry the weight to kind of decompress it. But yes, standing, I've got flat feet, so.
So it makes it worse.
Yeah.
And it kind of makes sense too. So I'm glad you had the reference of 3 or 4 years ago when you had the x-ray done there. Because recently what's really going on now it's not so much mild twisted spine. It's actually very advanced. This is normal. This is supposed to be normal here, right? So this is a leveled back, level hips, straight back.
Sure.
What's going on here with your hips?
Overcompensating on one side.
Way overly compensated, okay? Almost becomes dangerous too, because it almost seems like your hip comes under your hip joint comes under your actual whole hip bone. Okay. Normally when I'm looking at x-rays, I only see maybe 5 to 7 millimeters of a difference between the two.
I'll wear my glasses.
Yeah, it's okay. 32 millimeters.
Wow.
32 millimeters off.
Wow.
So it's not mild as it was probably back in that time. It's gotten way more severe. This tells me it's been going on for at least 20 years.
Right.
Okay? Yeah, if not more. Typically, you kind of see where for every 10 millimeters, it tells me pretty much a decade. Okay? How long you been in ministry for?
20 years.
Funny enough, huh? So we can see, right? A lot of this, I think, stem from either the standing posture, sitting when you're working, even outside of ministry. Your body's
sitting on planes constantly.
Sitting on planes constantly.
For long flights.
Okay, so
across the world.
So you're not flying domestically most of the time. You're flying internationally. Okay, so.
And I always fly with my muscle thing because it's
your massage gun.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe you should talk about what.
And then I get these. I can't describe it. Tickly. I call it a tickly bone.
Yeah.
It's like I just want to bang it out and punch it.
So you get some tingling. It feels like.
Ticklish. Like I want to scratch the bone, but I can't quite scratch it. So I just get the gun and
just massage it out there?
Yes.
Okay. So reason why. Think about it like this. Your nerves come out right here from the sides. Okay. But you're pinching the whole lower back. This is one component to what causes a lot of your lower back discomfort. This is the main thing, but you also have compression into L5 and your tailbone. If you look at the space between these two bones, this is nice and open all the way through, right? But then when you look at this one here, you can't even make out where the back part of that disc is at. It's so compressed. So that's pushing into that nerve. That nerve goes from down here in the lower back, extends down to your glute, goes around your thighs, all the way down to your toes.
Okay.
So the reason why you feel tingly is because the nerve's already being compressed. This overcompensation makes it worse.
I see.
Okay, so yes, part of it's the flying, the sitting. Obviously, when you're flying, When you're standing on the podium too, could be something where you're just overcompensating one side more than the other.
Right.
Okay. Obviously, this is going to be your career still for a while to go there. The main thing is to keep your body in shape, so that way, even though you put these stressors onto your body, it doesn't weigh you down too much. Because how old are you right now? Still young.
Yes.
A lot of youth to you.
A lot of you.
A lot of youth to you, right?
Yeah.
So we don't want this to get worse. Okay. If we can maintain it or even get some improvement, that's where we want to get at. Okay. That's the main thing there. Because in a sense, we can correct certain things. We can correct some of this misalignments here and everything. But the degeneration here, we can't really correct so much. And that's where we want to maintain it, so that way you don't ever need surgery. You don't need surgery right now, but I would say maybe, hopefully, obviously, if you did absolutely nothing, no chiropractic at all, maybe 5-10 years or so, you'd be kind of paying those consequences. Okay. Now, mid-back. Now, there's a lot of curving here too. Do you see how it kind of goes from one way to the other side? Okay. Also from plane rights. Neck posture, really bad too. Normal, there's a curve. What's going on with your neck?
Straight.
Straight and
Forward.
forward.
What is that, text neck?
Worse.
Worse, okay.
Worse. Okay. So I know you fly a lot. We'll talk about a plan afterwards, because I mean this requires more time with me. Okay. But we'll talk about that afterwards to see, okay, what are we going to do moving forward, working with your schedule too, because you need chiropractic more consistently.
Okay.
Roughly, what's been your consistency? Maybe like once a year, once every 2 years or so?
Yes, once a year if that.
Once a year,
Less
if that.
than that.
Okay. So we are going to try to do something way more frequent than that. Okay. That lower back really scares me the most.
Okay.
Okay. So is it eye open to see that?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
What's your take on it for the most part?
It's I kind of felt it. I can feel it a lot in my movement. I can feel it right now. So I was aware of it. That's why I booked, because it was, my flights aren't getting less, they're getting more. So I just needed to do something about it.
Yeah. Okay. So do you have a home ministry you're at, or?
Sorry?
Do you have a home ministry that you stay at, or do you travel everywhere to the ministries?
We're based in Houston, but we travel everywhere. We're on 6 continents, so I'm always on a plane somewhere.
Okay. So.
And we are on television. Well, we have a channel, a YouTube channel, so we're always sitting down.
Okay. I have to watch you.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
Tomorrow morning, 5 a.m.
Tomorrow morning, 5 a.m.
Every morning, 5 a.m.
Tonight
without
at
fail.
7.
Yeah.
All righty, Tony. So, you ready, man?
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's start with your range of motion first. So I want you to look straight forward there at Eddie. Look to the left as far as you can. Is there any pain, any tension, any pulling?
No pain. Just the regular kind of
Kinda-
stretch pull.
Okay. Look to the right. Anything there?
No.
Cool. Now I want you to look up all the way. Anything there?
No.
Good. Look all the way down. Nothing either?
No.
Good. Go down and touch your toes. Yeah, both feet together, yeah.
Touch my toes.
As far as you comfortably can. So, hold on. Scoot forward and then line up your feet together.
This is where I get embarrassed. Okay. That's it.
That's it?
That's all I got.
Tony.
It's
How-
Tommy with the M.
Tommy. Okay.
That's
So-
all I got. That's all I've ever had, by the way. This,
Since you were like a teenager.
yes, this is as far as I get.
All right. So, I mean, yes, hip misalignment is going to cause that, but let's try to see if we can get more out of it.
Okay.
All right. I think some flexibility would do you well. Being a little bit more flexible. And then keep your left leg straight and lift it up as high as you can. Do you feel anything there at all? Any pinching, any pulling, any pain?
No pain, no pinching, no.
Okay. Bring it down. Do the other one. Same thing with that one?
Yes.
Okay. Any headaches, any neck pain at all?
No.
Good. All right. Let's do this first. What do you have under this?
Muscle, sweat top.
Sweat top. Okay. We can work with it. We didn't really sign up for a gun show today. So look to the left again, and then look to the right again. Okay, look straight forward. I'm gonna move you around this way here too. Do you notice how this one has a little bit more give than this side.
Yes.
And this one has a little pop in there.
Yeah.
It's just ready to go already. Turn over this way. And this here. Okay. Scoot a little bit forward into the table. Should be good there. So what got you into ministry?
I guess I just encountered God in a very radical way when I was 15.
Okay.
And I almost died. God saved my life in a car crash. And
Wait, what happened?
I actually it started when I was 15. I had a dream that, because I asked God to show me my calling, because I'd failed some exams and I was suicidal at that point.
Oh, wow.
And so I asked God to show me my calling. And I had a dream that night, and I saw myself on a stage, and people were listening to me doing what I now know as preaching. I was raised as a Catholic, so I didn't know what it was then. And this being a white light showed up in the corner and said, "My son, you asked me, this is what I called you to." And I have a twin brother. So I woke up, he woke up, same time. We looked at each other, we both said I had a dream. He described the exact same dream. And so we had the exact same dream, exact same night. My brother gave his life to Christ straight away. I struggled a little bit more. And so one night I was in a car with my parents. I heard a voice, and the voice just said, "Tell everybody to put their seatbelts on." So I did. And then he said, "Now y'all watch out." And I did. And my dad just switched lanes quickly. And the moment he switched lanes, nothing in front of us, 5 cars crashed into each other, including a police car. We missed it by a fraction of a second. And they pulled over the car. "How did you know?" I said, "God told me." So I gave my life to Christ in the backseat of a car. That's the summary.
Wow. Okay. I mean, even that, like, honestly, like, it hits me, it inspires me too. I'm a follower of Christ as well. So,
You are?
yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
great.
100%.
Awesome.
Yeah. Haven't gotten baptized yet, but that's the goal there.
We're only 10 minutes down the road. If you wanna hop on over.
Yeah, man. But no, it's beautiful, right? I think you coming even here today just kind of will inspire someone who hears this story. It inspired me for sure. Okay. But you know, God showed you were destined to do something with your life.
Definitely. And since then, just been nonstop. And because I got saved or born again hearing God's voice, I believed everybody who was a Christian could hear God's voice. And
Yeah.
so, you know, I fell in love with the Bible when I was about 17, but up until then I was just praying for people and sharing words with them, and then the ministry side kind of happened by itself. It just took on a life of its own without me calling it a ministry. And now we run a ministry that's all over the world and just raising up believers everywhere.
Beautiful. So what do you travel to? Is there certain locations placed for a certain reason?
Yes.
Yeah.
Certain places, I'll tell you the most interesting one. It's probably been my time in Colombia.
Okay.
I've been going back there 3 or 4 different times now, and part of the reason I believe God sent me there was the Lord told me that I'm sending you to undo something that your people did to the Colombians. I was like, what?
Your people?
I'm Nigerian by birth, Yoruba. During the transatlantic slave trade, Yorubas went to Cuba. They were shipped to Cuba. And when they were shipped to Cuba, many of them didn't want to give up their pagan worship. They used to worship the Obatalas, these kind of demigods.
Yeah.
And because they didn't want to give it up, they syncretized the names of their pagan gods behind Catholic priests. And that syncretism later became known as Santeria.
Santeria. Yeah,
Yes.
Santeria, yeah.
And so actually Santeria came from our people, the Yorubas, and it was syncretized into Hispanic, Latin American faith.
We heard about it so much.
Right. And so the worship of Oshun, the worship of different deities. And so recently the Lord says, I'm opening a door back to the Latin world, and I'm going to send you there to undo the tradition and the religion. So I'll send back a Yoruba to undo what happened.
What happened that time?
Yes.
That's
and so
crazy.
it's really been powerful. I mean, God's opened so many doors in government, in the church, and seen thousands of people attend meetings and just revivals breaking out. And I'm going back end of this month.
Yes.
For
Okay.
a 2,000 people meeting, and
Yeah.
then we'll do a crusade, 50,000 people in September. So it's really been quite
Blessed.
powerful.
Blessed, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about even El Salvador. I'm gonna get up on the table. You think about El Salvador, right?
Yes.
What does the president talk about?
Faith.
Faith.
It's amazing.
Faith is
Yes.
what's really saved that country, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So, I know you didn't mention too much of the neck pain and stuff like that, but it's things that need to be addressed anyway. Because even though they're not hurting you right now, obviously that neck being really straight, not affecting you now, could affect you later down the road.
Okay.
We'll just prevent it before it gets back there.
Sure.
So we're gonna go right into here. Good. Gotcha. Breathe in. Yep. All the way out. Good.
Oh my God. It's still there. Just
You're still there connected.
mercy.
You haven't seen the light.
I did see it.
You did see it.
He said, "Come, my child." I was like, "Whoa."
It was just that light, Tommy. It was just that light there, okay?
Got it. Sorry. I thought you were trying to John the Baptist me there for a second.
I know, right?
All right, I'm good.
Doing good?
Doing good.
That was good.
I told your camera guy try and give some manly noises. I hope that was manly enough.
It's not manly, yeah. I've heard worse. Okay. Let's see. Come around the other side now. There we go. Gotta trick him a little bit. I'm gonna start speaking in tongues here soon.
I think you did a trick shot. Was
I
that
did.
What you just did?
I did.
Oh my. Whoa. That feels good though. Feels really good.
That's good.
Yes. I've always said no one can do this to me
Oh,
because
really?
I'm stiff. So the fact that you got so many pops out of that was weird.
We just gotta read your body. So, one of the big things that I always include in my adjustments is just connecting with your body, connecting with your story, connecting with you as it is.
Okay.
So that way your body allows me to actually work on it. Okay. You don't want to access a body whenever it's in tension, whenever this is not accessible.
Okay.
You want to access it when it is.
I'm gonna try this one when I get home. I'm YouTube certified chiropractor. I hope you know that. I've been watching all your videos. I'm like, wife, come here. We're gonna try this.
Maybe I'll see her one day because of that.
There's plenty of work to do.
I'll be cleaning up what you did.
Exactly.
Let me see this arm. Bring it over here. Let me see this arm. Bring this over here. Okay. Bring your head down. And then I want you to lean back all the way. Good. Perfect. Lean your head back, lean your shoulders back, everything. It's uncomfortable. Okay. This is the baptism. This is the chiropractic baptism right here in the flesh. Alrighty. Breathe in. Breathe all the way out. I got you. Keep breathing in. All the way out. Gotcha here.
Oh, this is like WWE. This isn't chiropractic at all. This is what this is. Like you didn't get a career in WWE. You thought you did chiropractic.
I know, right?
You're gonna get up on that chair next and
Oh, yeah, just throw the towel, the whole chair on you.
oof. That's good. That was a good stretch, actually.
Interesting, right? You probably never had that one before.
Never had that one before.
Good. I'm gonna stretch you out, so you're gonna feel these things go around your ankle. This side here too. And then let me know if you feel the stretch when it goes down here. Yeah? Good. We're gonna bring it down. And then I want you to extend your arms all the way to here. Same thing with this one. Perfect. Right there. rotation. All right, you're gonna feel the table shift this way. Doing okay?
Good.
Awesome. So did your path require you to go to school?
Actually, no.
Good.
Some people it does, and others it doesn't, and you know, everybody's different.
Yeah.
But I do run a school, which is ironic.
Gotcha. All right. So correctly, is it Tommy?
It sounds better.
Tommy?
It's Tommy. Yeah.
Tummy?
Yes.
Okay. Tommy. Okay. You may get a little bit taller after this one here, okay?
Oh, what? 6'7". I'm gonna apply for the NBA.
There we go. And then this one here too. This one's gonna be a little bit worse. There we go. Alright. Next one here, you're gonna feel the table come up like this. And we're gonna push down into here. Let me see this arm on your side, this one above your head. We're gonna bend this one up, and this one's gonna slide down here. Good. Scoot this hip forward a little bit more, right there. Okay. Gotcha. So, there we go. See how it's already moving there? Good.
Peace. Peace. It's good.
Peace be with you, man.
Also with you.
Yeah, this one's a lot stiffer. Bring this hip forward a little bit more. There we go. I got you. I need to roll you a good bit here, okay? But I promise you I won't drop you.
Okay.
You can already feel things moving, can't you?
Well, I can feel gravity moving.
It's okay. I got this support here, so no matter how far I roll you, you'll never fall down, okay? Look up towards the ceiling there. Go face up.
I should face this one.
Yep. Towards, heaven.
Towards heaven, where I'm going. Okay.
Perfect. How tall are you?
6'2".
6'2". Probably 6'3" by the end of all this. And your wife won't recognize you. Let me see this one and this arm. That's pretty tough. Bring this over towards me here. Loosen up the shoulders. There we go. Breathe in deep. All the way out. Look down.
You're doing great, Professor.
You took it. I saw one of your videos where somebody farted. And so I just promised myself I'm gonna come on an empty stomach. There's just no way.
Don't bless us with one of those.
All right. That would not be a blessing.
You can bless me in other ways, man. So, we're gonna do the towel pull, okay?
Okay.
I know you're thrilled for this one.
I am. That's like the Y strap, right?
Yep. Lift your head up. Bring your head down. Actually, can we unbutton the top two? Oh, these just go off like that. Perfect. Yep, like that. And bring your head down.
Good. Hey, everybody. It's not liking my will.
Oh.
That's how it happens.
Has Jesus spoke to you yet? I'm just kidding. Well, it's something I shouldn't say on before this.
Terrible.
All right, Tommy. Yep, I want you to breathe in deep, just like that. You're gonna feel me pull a couple times. Well, more than a couple, really. Good. Yeah. And I want you to slow down the breath, actually. So breathe in deep but slow, all the way out. Gotcha.
It's good. That was so good. Whew. It was good.
Yeah, those are demons coming out.
That was it. I feel delivered already.
Yeah.
Whoa. I've always watched that and wondered what it feels like. I get it.
You get it now?
Yes.
We've rebuked all the things going on inside you there.
It's gone, Pastor. I'm free. My lower half isn't gonna come up with me. Oh my God.
Let's retest everything again. So I'm actually gonna have you go face down one more time, okay? Bring up this left leg. There we go. Easier, huh?
Yes.
Do the right one. Way better. Good. Look over to your left. A million times better.
It's like The Exorcist.
Yeah.
I can practically see it.
Better job. And then Eddie, come around this way to the side.
Wouldn't you be freaking out if I just
I
turned
know.
around?
Yes, I would be freaking out.
Okay.
Let's see you look up all the way. Beautiful. Look down all the way. Okay. All right, let's see you stand up and touch your toes one last time. Go as far as you comfortably can. Does that feel easier in your lower back?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Come back up. What do you feel overall?
Feel loose. Feel good. Feel really good. Thank you.
Absolutely. Now your wife will be like, finally.